What comes to mind when you think of absolute luxury? A Rolls-Royce in the driveway? A mansion on a hill? Well, for the world's billionaires, that's just the start. Their real status symbol isn't on the ground. It's a penthouse apartment that flies. Today on Luxe Decoded, we're counting down the top 10 private jets only billionaires can fly. Some of these jets have showers, others have full bedrooms, some have movie theaters, spa suites, and even missile defense systems usually reserved for heads of state. And the number one jet on this list? Let's just say it makes commercial airlines look like budget buses. All right, let's get into it. Number 10, the Gulfstream G650ER, the billionaire starter jet. Coming in at number 10, we have what many people call the standard issue billionaire jet, the Gulfstream G650ER. Now, calling a $70 million jet standard issue might sound ridiculous, but in billionaire circles, this is the entry point into ultra-luxury aviation. Owners include Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Oprah Winfrey, and when you're on a list like that, you know this jet is the real deal. The G650ER is built for speed. It flies just under the speed of sound and can go more than 7,500 miles without stopping. That means Los Angeles to Dubai, nonstop. Inside, you get handcrafted leather seats, beds that fold out from massage chairs, and a cabin so quiet you could literally hear ice melt in your drink. Gulfstream also engineered the jet to fly up to 51,000 feet, which lets it soar smoothly above storms and turbulence. What really sets the G650ER apart is the attention to passenger comfort. The cabin pressure is regulated to feel like you're standing at sea level, which means almost zero jet lag. For billionaires who need to go from a 12-hour flight straight into a board meeting, this jet becomes their secret weapon. Number 9, the Bombardier Global 7500, the four-zone Sky Mansion. At number 9 is a jet that has changed the private aviation game, the Bombardier Global 7500. With a price tag of around $78 million, this jet is a favorite among celebrities like Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and even some of the richest tech entrepreneurs on the planet. The Global 7500 is famous for one thing: space. It comes with 4 separate living zones. That's a private bedroom, a dining room, a lounge area, and even a dedicated home theater setup. The jet also has something called the Soleil lighting system, which syncs with your body's circadian rhythm to eliminate jet lag. Imagine stepping off a 15-hour flight feeling like you just woke up from a nap. And if that's not enough, the jet includes a full-size shower, not one of those tiny rinse boxes you see on commercial airlines. The cabin sits on floating floors designed to reduce vibration, so when you're sipping champagne at 45,000 feet, you feel nothing but calm. Number 8, the Boeing 737 BBJ, the commercial jet turned billionaire toy. At number 8, we have the Boeing 737 BBJ, also known as the Boeing business jet. This is the point in the list where things go from luxury to absurd. Unlike the first 2 jets, this one is built from a commercial airliner. That means the cabin is absolutely gigantic, 3 times the size of a typical private jet. The cost varies depending on customization, but most versions land somewhere between $100 and $120 million, and that doesn't even include the interior, which can easily add another $50 million. Owners include major oil billionaires, Middle Eastern royalty, and some of the world's wealthiest families. Inside, you'll find king-sized bedrooms, conference rooms, dining halls, and even full kitchens. Some versions have spiral staircases and walk-in closets. Yes, walk-in closets on a plane. But the real secret is under the floor. The 737 BBJ has a double-deck wiring system, which means the interior can be customized in ways most jets can't handle. Want a cinema room? Done. A gym? Easy. A cigar lounge with its own ventilation system? No problem. This is the billionaire version of build whatever you want. Number 7. The Embraer Lineage 1000E, the billionaire hideaway jet. At number 7 is the Embraer Lineage 1000E, a $55 million jet popular among low-profile billionaires who want luxury without attracting attention. This jet doesn't scream wealth from the outside, but step inside and you'll understand why billionaires love it. The Lineage 1000E features 5 separate cabin zones, including a spacious living room, an office, a dining area, and a full master suite with its own walk-in shower. It's essentially a luxury apartment that just so happens to fly at 40,000 feet. What makes the Lineage especially unique is its massive cargo hold. It's so large that owners have used it to transport motorcycles, rare art collections, and even small vehicles. For billionaires who travel with extravagant hobbies, this jet is a flying treasure vault. Number 6, the Dassault Falcon 10X, the Rolls-Royce of private jets. At number 6, we have a jet that is so advanced it feels like it flew straight out of the future. The Dassault Falcon 10X. Priced at around $75 million, this aircraft is the crown jewel of Dassault's lineup, a company known for building fighter jets for militaries. The Falcon 10X has the tallest cabin in its class at 6 feet 8 inches and comes with a king-size bed, a rainfall shower, and panoramic windows that flood the interior with natural light. The design is inspired by luxury spas and boutique hotels, giving it a warm and calming atmosphere. What really sets it apart is the tech. Dassault built the most advanced pilot assistance system ever seen on a private jet. Some aviation experts even call it the closest thing to an autonomous business aircraft. Pilots have access to augmented reality displays, smart controls, and safety systems that practically fly the jet themselves. For billionaires who want the safest, smoothest, most advanced ride possible, this is it. Before we jump into the top 5, where things get truly wild, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Luxe Decoded. We post the world's most unbelievable stories about supercars, mega mansions, yachts, watches, and of course, aircraft that only billionaires can afford. Now back to the skies. Easy. Number 5, the Boeing 787. Dreamliner BBJ, the Flying Presidential Suite. Kicking off the top 5 is a jet so massive and so luxurious that most people don't even believe private individuals can own it. The Boeing 787. Dreamliner BBJ costs around $250 to $300 million for the aircraft alone, and once the owner finishes customizing it, the final price can easily hit $400 million. This jet isn't just big, it's gigantic. It has more than 2,400 square feet of cabin space, making it one of the largest jets ever placed into private hands. It's usually owned by Middle Eastern billionaires, members of royal families, and tech tycoons who travel with huge teams. Inside, you'll find hotel-level bedrooms, marble bathrooms, massive lounges, a formal dining area, and even onboard medical facilities. Some versions have spas, meeting halls, and entertainment suites larger than some apartments, and because the 787 is built from lightweight carbon fiber, it can fly nearly 10,000 miles nonstop. That means New York to Hong Kong, without landing. This isn't a private jet, it's a flying nation-state. Number 4, the Boeing 747-8 VIP. The Sky Palace. In 4th place is a jet so iconic that even governments rarely have access to it. The Boeing 747-8 VIP version is what happens when a billionaire wants a palace, but in the sky. The cost for the aircraft starts around $400 million, and depending on the interior, the final price can easily cross $450 million. This is the same aircraft model used for Air Force One, and it's owned by some of the richest individuals on the planet, including the Sultan of Brunei and members of the Saudi royal family. Inside, you'll find grand staircases, multiple lounges, conference rooms, private suites, dining halls, and a level of decor that rivals royal residences. Some versions include libraries, spas, and 2-story living spaces. The cabin is so large that billionaire configurations typically seat only 20 people, even though the commercial version seats over 400. Even the annual maintenance bill is outrageous. Just keeping this aircraft airworthy can cost up to $30 million a year. This is not a jet for the ultra-rich. This is a jet for the near-mythical. Number 3. The Airbus A380-200 Prestige, the world's most comfortable VIP jet. Taking the number 3 spot is the Airbus A330-200 Prestige, a jet that blends incredible range with some of the most sophisticated VIP interiors ever created. The base aircraft costs around $240 million, and once you add the luxury customization, the total price pushes well past $300 million. This jet is favored by Middle Eastern sheikhs, African billionaires, and ultra-wealthy families with global business empires. The cabin can span over 2,600 square feet, making it even larger than some penthouses. The Prestige version includes spa-level bathrooms, private bedrooms with king-size beds, multiple lounges, a formal dining room, and live global TV streaming. Some custom versions even feature VR meeting rooms, allowing billionaires to hold immersive business conferences mid-flight. The most unique feature is the modular cabin system. Furniture can be rearranged or folded away during the flight, letting owners reconfigure the space for meetings, entertainment, or sleep, all at 40,000 feet. Number 2. The Airbus A340-300, the heavyweight titan. At number 2 is a jet that belongs almost exclusively to a handful of multi-billionaires and royalty, the Airbus A340-300. This aircraft costs about $250 million for the jet and can reach nearly $400 million once fully customized. One of the most famous owners is Russian billionaire Alisher Usmanov. His A340 is named Burkhan after his father, and although the interior is largely kept secret, insiders describe it as one of the most luxurious jets ever built. The A340 is massive. It's powered by 4 enormous engines and can fly more than 8,000 miles while carrying dozens of passengers in absolute comfort. Owners typically install banquet halls, spa suites, game rooms, multiple guest bedrooms, and interiors decorated with gold, rare woods, and custom artwork. But here's the part that truly blows people's minds. A long-haul flight on this jet can burn so much fuel that a single trip may cost more than $150,000, just in fuel alone. For most people, that's the price of a house. For billionaires who own A340, that's simply the cost of going to a meeting. Number 1. The Airbus A380 Flying Palace, the ultimate billionaire jet. Finally, at number 1, we have the king of all private jets, the Airbus A380 Flying Palace. This aircraft isn't just the largest private jet ever ordered. It's the largest private jet that can exist. The base jet alone costs around $450 million, and once customization is complete, the total cost can hit an unbelievable $750 million. Only one person has ever bought this jet for private use, Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia, and the interior plans are beyond anything the aviation world had ever seen. The A380 Flying Palace was designed with 2 full floors, more than 5,000 square feet of space, and features that seem impossible for an aircraft. These include a grand spiral staircase, a private concert hall, several full bedrooms, a Turkish bath, a garage for luxury cars, a prayer room that automatically rotates to face Mecca, and even an elevator connecting the 2 levels. This isn't a jet, it's a flying superyacht, it's a sky palace, and it represents a level of luxury that goes far beyond transportation. It is in every sense a statement. I can bring my mansion with me. And there you have it, the top 10 private jets only billionaires can fly, decoded right here on Luxe Decoded. Now let me ask you, if money wasn't an issue, which jet are you choosing? Would you go for the quiet comfort of the Global 7500, the enormous Boeing Dreamliner mansion, or would you take the Flying Palace at number 1? And here's another question. Would you rather spend that kind of money on a jet or on a mega yacht? Drop your answers in the comments below. I'm looking forward to reading them. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more unbelievable stories from the world of luxury right here on Luxe Decoded.